Greetings everyone and welcome back to Halcyon 6, where the game has really opened up since the beginning. We are now fighting against a new race. Well, fighting against is possibly the wrong word. I don't think they're actually hostile towards us, but they are hostile towards our allies, which effectively means they're hostile towards us. We have also got the Chruul. Now then, we have got many of our officers currently indisposed. Is there anything that our remaining crew can help with, though? What level? That requires a level 10, and I don't really have a level 10 available because I want to take my level 10s out. Let's see, have we got anything here that only requires a level 7? No, we do not. Very sad about that, very sad, very sad. Well, this only requires a level 7. We could look at this. The Witch Scrapper upgrade. Sure, we don't particularly need the dark matter. We could have Amina working on that, but it'll take 19 days. No, let's leave. We'll just pass some time. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to do. The repair bay has finished its current task. I could perhaps have Leroy working on this. Passive repairs. That requires officer rank 10. Repair cost reduction. Sure, Leroy, continue work there. 3 days for you. Ooh, actually, now we do have a new officer, and as yet she has not got a name. Well, she does have a name, but it's not her true name. Now, as I've mentioned in a previous episode, I had a specific officer name in mind for the next officer, but I don't feel that name is particularly fitting for a science officer. It's a name of a character in a manga or an anime. In fact, I think it's like a 3D film at this point as well. However, there is a member of their crew, and since I really want to use that name, but I can't, I don't feel it's quite fitting for this type of officer, that is a science officer, I'm going to go with a member of their crew that I feel most fits it. So this character shall be named Mime. Well then, if you get the reference, I wouldn't be too surprised if quite a few people who watch me actually watch the same kinds of anime or read the same kinds of manga as I do. But still, I feel it's a slightly obscure reference. Perhaps not too many will have been exposed to that particular one. Right, so Mime is currently working on... What are you working on, Mime? You're working on creating more dark matter, as is Moriarty. Okay. I'm just waiting for Dunn to be finished. Propulsion Labs completed its task. That is... Lippy is now available. That is very good. I would super like to get transwarp drive improvements, but it's going to be a while. Come on, done. Continue making that for me, Moriarty. There we go. Right, show location. I would very much like Amina to continue work there for me. It'll take her 8 days to get some more crew. Right, White Star Fleet, you are needed elsewhere, my friends. We need to go and support our allies over here. And yeah, we'll repair all while we're doing it. Oh, facility distress signal. We're getting reports that... Oh, what? The Dickens, what? Pirates? Are they pirates? Bloody pirates. No, we can't handle that. Sorry. Send fleet, White Star, redirect. Human Commander, I'm contacting you to report a great calamity. Really? Something have been possessed by the demon Chruul. That is terrible. We only realize now that we should have listened to our friend, the Human Commander. Unfortunately, we were a little busy basking in our period of blissful communal mind song to notice. Then again, the blissful mind song only comes twice a millennium, so bad timing all round, really. Oh, but where was I? Oh yes, the possessed fleet. Right as our brothers and sisters lost their faculties, the entire consensus was shaken with a vision. A massive flesh-bound vessel, round in shape, surrounded by darkness. Then, your station. A beacon of hope, what with all your little underlings doing their little tasks. And then a vision of the vessel once more. And then your station again. Then it sort of went back and forth quite a bit. Eventually, we all came to, and we noticed the fleet had gone, and had plotted an aggressive course for your station. We'll handle them when they arrive. I do foresee you being victorious in the upcoming battle. I also foresee that you'll be quite magnanimous with your Coran friends after this incident. Such an understanding race, you humans. You scallywags. So they're coming for us, are they? Damn it, why is everything happening at once? Well, I can't allow them to take out my recruitment planets. I'm sorry, that is a super high priority task I need to go and fix. Leroy, continue work there. Got a few days. I could have you help. Maybe. I don't know. Commander, the facility Ita is under attack by those mysterious Vorash aliens. Right, okay. I wasn't entirely certain that I needed to destroy you before. Yeah, you know, you kind of got your own business, but I like the collective. So I was going to come to their aid. But now I absolutely will come to their aid. I mean, I guess nothing has changed, really. But now I feel that I have been absolved of any potential guilt. Right, come ahead, join us, and then we'll kill the aliens, then we'll move down, destroy the Vorash, then we'll move down and do other stuff as well. That looks like a very different ship. That is unfortunate. That is actually very unfortunate. Mind over matter, psychic wave. You are actually a core zone vessel. I disapprove. Honestly, the main thing here is I want to try and slow some of you down. Let's do that. Next, I would like you to be disabled, because honestly, you're kind of unknown for me. So I'd rather not have to deal with you. And let's get everyone's weapon systems a little bit more punchy. Ow! Free Shoots to the Wind. I like the name of that attack. I don't like the effect of it, though. Let's try and do a bit of damage here. Very nice indeed. Let's buck up our weapon system a little bit. I would like to give us some defenses. Followed up immediately by Fire at Will to inflict engine shutdown on you, and then Strafing Run as well. Actually, you know what? I could just make use of this and do stupid amounts of damage. Or I could just kill you anyway. Yeah, let's go for you. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. Then try and do loads of damage. Take one out. Almost got the other one. They missed anyway. They did not, because they're annoying. Wipe them out, please. Now you're all on your own. You got no one to blame but yourself, really. Okay. Nice and easy. Bloody pirates. Okay, leave facility. Right, they're dealt with, and we got a few extra crew. Now I need to get the White Star Fleet down here, which is annoying. Petty Officer Laren, reputation gained. Continue replication, please. Let's have a look at that, shall we? The HMSS Voltoth has a plus 6% damage. That's actually pretty awesome. I also need to find this signal, whatever it might be. Okay. Understood. I'm going to wait for the White Star Fleet, though. They're very fast. Ah, fantastic. Show location. Plus 50 power, which means... Now, someone mentioned you should build another cadet barrack so that you can recruit more crew. You can't. I've already looked in a previous episode. You can only have one of them, it seems. There we go. Now then, have we got the ability to research the other ships yet? No. Oh well, that's a bit annoying, but okay. So many things. Right. Okay, let's zoom out then. We collided with some space junk and had to do a major... 57 materials, it's nothing, really. That's fine. Veiled? What? Vorash Veil. Plus 50% damage. What? That is just cheat hacks. Straight off the bat. Weapon disruption. Quite a lot of health. Sense panic. Okay, this is not something I'm particularly happy about, I'll be honest with you. Let's try and get senses offline. Make them less able to hit us. Followed immediately by... Which one's going first? You are. No, I'm going to start buffing our targeting systems. And then I'm going to take out... Honestly, you look the most dangerous, so you're the one that's going down. Okay. What did you just do? Agitated, doubles unit speed, removes Vorash Veil. Self-digesting. This ship has gone into overdrive and is doing so... is cannibalizing its innards. It's another bloody living ship thing. My goodness. I want you to be sped up. Next up, weapon supercharge. Did you just disable my ship? No, thank goodness. Vampire, the ship is being drained of hull by the Vorash ship to the tune of 400%. I disapprove. Quite extremely, I disapprove. I feel we need to kill you really bloody fast. Like so. Then I need a heal on you. Hopefully, you're just going to die to your own digestive fluids. Will you please stop targeting... What? Really? Is there any need for this? I feel there is not, myself. I feel that you're all being quite scallywaggy. Well, I could do this, because I've got a fair old bit of extra damage now. And I'd take out at least one, and have a good chance of inflicting engine slowdown on the others. Yeah, there we go. I would quite like it if you're bleeding, since you seem to be a ship that bleeds. Yeah, let's get on that, shall we? And then, sure, I'll just finish you off. There we go. Damn it! Alright, I need another heal. And you are going to be pretty slow for now, it seems. So, let's capitalize on this. Do a fair old chunk of damage with that. Then drop a hull breach on you. Followed by warp structure. When will you next take a move? It's going to be a while, so I'm actually going to stall for a moment. Yeah, heal yourself. Then get a heal again on Dunn's ship. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. And take them out with extreme prejudice. Thankfully, time doesn't seem to pass in the combat, so it makes sense to perform triage if you're in a very secure situation. Thank you. Leave system. So another one down, 250. And I super now need you to be down here. White Star, get down there. Lickety-split, please. There was an accident while traveling. We lost 20 feet. Will you please stop having these accidents? Right. Shut down their sensors. Let me just check. Resistant to sensors and sensors offline. Damn it. Okay. I had a funny feeling they might be. Alright, well, given that then. They're going to get 2 turns, so let's just get the protective field up first. Nice. Ooh, they've taken our sensors offline. Don't like that. One tiny little bit. Let's try and take you out. There we go. Now get our targeting systems online. Followed by quickening. Are we actually resistant to anything? No. We've got no vulnerabilities and no resistances. That was a bit of a pain, I'll be honest. There we go. Damn. They're really stacking the damage here. Let's go for an attack. Well, you're all more or less the same. Well, the ones that aren't already half dead, that is. Or rather, already damaged in some small way. So please don't dodge. There we go. Now I would like a heal. There we are. Followed by... Well, we could go with strafing run. Decent chance of getting quite a lot of damage on both, actually. There There we are, and engines down on both. Perfect. Yeah, go well, actually, no. Let's not go for that. You could easily just take these ones out. Oh, not, apparently. That is not on the cards today. There we go. Yeah, heal yourself, Flippy. And follow that up with... let's try and get a sabotage. They resisted the sabotage effect, unfortunately. I'm not going to take away the engines down. I'd like that being there right now. No, there's no point in that one. Let's go for Void Splatter. Damn it. We could go with Fire at Will, or we could restack... Yeah, let's restack targeting. Now that is getting close to running out. So now is the time to actually attack, I would say. Fair old bit of damage, and we'll be able to finish this off with Warp Structure 3. There we go. Exploiting their hull breached, and they're down. Excellent. Pop. Fair old bit of dark matter there as well. They should return. There we go. Oh, our Petty Officer just gained a level. Petty Officer Scott. Plus 6%. Well done. Okay. The HMSS Avalon. Wonderful. But you really need to be out there super fast now, I think. How many days are left? 2 days. This is going to be a tough one, honestly. Alright. Right start. Try and get there if you can. And, yeah, perform repairs before you leave. I'm actually going to say no to that. I would actually like my Red Dwarf fleet to start scouring the system for this signal. Acknowledged. I need one more. Come on. Acknowledged. There we go. Right. I'm not sure if I need to visit every planet in order to find this signal, but we'll try. So, Red Dwarf, you're on a bit of a long journey right now. Let's top you up with the HMSS Vengeance there. And launch. Okay, nothing there. Commander, the Collective have reported that their colony at Hyropolis has been obliterated. They're extremely disappointed that we did not come to their aid. Ah, well, we were almost there. We were practically there. Ah, damn it. I mean, I can't be everywhere. I really did want to help, though. Damn. Oh, well, perhaps I can just go and harass them for a bit, then. I could just send my fleet up here and just start smashing their stuff. It's a fairly potent fleet, so maybe I won't be doing anything to them, exactly, but... There's also these guys, yeah. Let's send the White Star down there, then. That is such a shame. I just a little bit too slow, unfortunately. Sand Fleet Red Dwarf. Okay, let's take you guys out. There we are. And which one do I want to shut down? We'll shut down you. I won't bother shutting down the other one, because they seem to come out of the... I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like they come out of their stun a lot faster if I've shut down every single ship. Rapid supercharge. This is going to be good. Well, I guess I could just stack the damage for now. No, like Fire at Will. We might... No, we won't come even close to killing with that. Thinking about it. However, I will stack up some damage over time over there. And then... we will kill with this. I'm almost certain of it. There we are. Some more damage over time. Followed by shutting down their engines for a little bit. Yeah, let's buff ourselves against the incoming damage. We will capitalize on their sensors being down. Let's get a quick tune-up going. And also heal Dunn's ship there. There we go. And that's it for you. So annoying that we let down the collective though. That disappoints me. Okay. Well, the local Coran delegation greets your fleet with much magnanimity and offers you a reward in recompense for your aid. They suggestively urge you choose wisely. Now, what is it? Chruul. Ooh. No, I'm going to refuse it. We could have done with the crew, but I'm going to refuse it. I want to build up our relations. 80, that's nice. That is very nice, actually. I could always go into the Chruul area and start smashing their stuff. I've got a lot of stuff that I could smash right now, actually. A lot of stuff that could be smashed. And I kind of like the idea of doing so. However, let's just go and see what we can do if we get the White Starfleet over to chat with the Coran. Continue work with the dark matter, please, Mime. Commander Leroy is reporting that the dark matter extractor, a Rosette, is in ruins. Commander, we're detecting faint echoes of a signal with the same signature as the one we intercepted with Halcyon 6 Hypercast. I recommend we perform a scan of Rosette to see if we can pick up more of it. Ooh, fantastic. Well, we're here, so... Ah, but what is that pleasant sensation entering our midst? Why, it's none other than that human fleet. It's simply wonderful that you took time out of your paltry life cycles to check in with your friends, the Coran. We are both joyed by your arrival, though saddened by the lack of meaning inherent in your short lifespans. Wow. Though conversely, we revel in the emotional dissonance it causes, and we thank you for the sensation. I sense you wish to do us a service. If that is the case, then seek out attackers on our facilities. Go quick. You have no time to waste. We, in the meantime, will engage in joyful contemplation. Righto. Alright, well, I'm not sure what I'm meant to do here. Return home, I guess, and then send them back out again? Send fleet. Red Dwarf. Go, go, go. There we are. Commander Leroy's report, blah, blah, blah. Show location. Oh. What am I meant to do? Oh! Yes. Moriarty? If you please. Right, okay. Well... Where are you headed? Leo. You going over here at all? Kepler, Dime... No. Leo. Where are you headed? I think you might be heading over to our places. Is that true? I wish... Is there a search function? I feel that you're trying to get here. Is this Leo? No, it's Cygnus. Oh, then where were you going? I have no idea. Roxar fleet has disappeared into space. Either way, let's get down there. White Star, go, go, go. Tap the Coran. Why are you not fighting? So many things going on, oh my lord. Right, okay, so we've got some new ships that we can build. Let's go and have a look at these. Alright, the Ninja, the Enchanter, and the Protector. Let's research all of them. Protector, and in fact, the Ninja. And we can go all the way to tier 5. Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. That is going to be a long time coming. Very long time coming. My lord. And I can only imagine the cost. I need a rank 10 to make these. Actually... those are upgrades. The Protector. We can actually afford to build it. My lord. I'm impressed. All that dark matter, that's what we needed all this time. Acid bombs, all enemies. So beautiful. Warp storm, all enemies. Tactical. Munitions backfire. Oh, that one's good. Weapon disruption. Munitions back. Oh, imagine that with all my damage stacked on it. Because that plus 169 for 3 rounds will be very high. We want one of these ships. We want one of these ships right now. Build it. The Ninja. Warning, you have no available officer that can command this ship. Oh. What level do they need to be? Do they need to be 13 or something? That is rubbish. That is very rubbish. Nevertheless, I want one. I just want one in my fleet, damn it. Build it, and we'll find a way. Nature always does. Construct. Right. Okay, well... we're here. Can we attack this fleet? Oh, right, I have to attack the fleet. Okay, there we go. Hello! Please stop looking at me. Also, don't heal anyone. Ow! Scallywags. Alright, well, let's start buffing ourselves then. Alright, you're gonna get 2 attacks. 1, 2. Thank you very much for the evasion. Let's speed you up. And again, as ever, weapon supercharge. It's gonna be quite the pain if I have to wait for a level 13 to be able to command those ships, though. Ugh, that's annoying. Right, please inflict hull breach there. Thank you. Go for it. We might even kill. In fact, we do. That is beautiful. It's possible you won't get another turn in time, but I'm going to get my defensive systems online. Next up. Sure, I'll pop this one. Quick tune-up. And if you manage to pop this one as well, it's going to be amazing. If you get a really... You did! Oh my lord, Dunn! That is ridiculous how powerful you are sometimes. The local Coran delegate greets your fleet with much magnanimity and offers you a rewarding recompense. No, we will refuse, though the crew is pretty awesome. I want to do something else. I want to get you up to 90. Oh, well, sorry, up to 100. So what's the head over there? Ah, my lord. I sense you wish to do us a service. If that is the case, then seek out the attackers on our facilities. Go quick. You have no time to waste. Me, in the meantime, will engage in joyful contemplation, etc., etc., etc. But that seems all there is to do. Commander, we finished our scan of Rosette, and luckily, we were able to process the entire message. Innerborg Xiao. Is anybody receiving this? This is Commander Innerborg Xiao of the new Terran Federation. I'm stranded in some sort of cosmic rift. The same kind that these aliens came through when they invaded New Terra. Based on my readings, the rift's current location is somewhere in the Rosetta system. I've been stuck here for months. How I've managed to keep the shuttle's reactor going this whole time is a miracle, but we can't hold on much longer. If you're receiving this and I am no longer at Rosetta, then the rift must have moved to another sector. It only stays open for a short time before moving on again. There are Chruul here still, but I've managed to avoid detection so far. If anyone is receiving this, expect heavy resistance should you find me. Commander, now that we know what to look for, we are able to scan Federation space for the rift signature. We know which sector it is open at currently, but it won't be long before it jumps again. Where? Where? Oh, here, I imagine. I need to get over there. Well, we've defended that one. Let's clear these off. Scan Rosetta for signal. We've done that one. Leo, we've protected that one. And I've got a text. Find signal origin. Well, I mean, these are all kind of just sticking there now, which is kind of annoying. Ooh, who be you? Right, well, I desperately need... What can we do here? View... Faint echoes of the signal intercepted by Halcyon 6 have been found here. Perform a scan to investigate further. Really? I can just keep scanning it? I mean, okay, but... What's this one? Plus there's a... Yeah, let's get over there, White Star. Go, go, go. Move fast. Alright, continue creation of dark matter, please. But on that note, we are going to be wrapping up the episode there. We are going to try and find this lost officer. We're going to do so with our strongest possible fleet. It looks like they may be off to go and fight the collective, and I don't like that too much, especially because I'm on relatively good terms with the Zlar Yanthu Union. However, I will defend the collective if I have a chance, if I need to. Let's see if they actually do fight. Yep. That's annoying. I'm going to try and defend them. Alright, that one's moved. Okay. We need you to find out where this... let's get Moriarty working on this for me. Where we need to be, and it's going to take 5 days. It's annoying, but we'll have our fleet right in the middle here, so they might be able to get out in time. But that's going to be it from me. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. It looks like the game has really opened up in what I'm expected to start doing now, which is quite interesting. We'll see where this goes in future episodes, but until then, take care, everyone.